Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I am Rachel Tomas and today we were going to tackle about my topic about learning disabilities. So learning disabilities are neurological disorders that affects a person's ability to acquire, process and retain information. So ang learning disability is meron itong neurological disorders na kung saan ang isang individual is nahihirapan siyang o naapektuhan yung kanyang kakayahan na makapag-acquire, makapag-process, and makaretain ng information. So, the next is types of learning disabilities. So, meron tayong types of learning disabilities. So, the first one is the dyslexia. Dyslexia affects reading and language processing skills. So, dito sa dyslexia, ang isang individual na may learning disabilities is naapektuhan yung kanyang kakayahan na makapagbasa, and then nahirapan silang i-process yung mga speech sounds, dahil nahirapan silang intindihin yung mga words and mga letters. So, the next is dysgraphia. Dysgraphia impairs writing and fine motor skills. So, dito naman is naapektuhan yung kanilang kakayahan na makapagsulat, kaya nahirapan silang makapag-form ng mga letters. Kumbaga, sa pakikipag-communicate is nahirapan silang gumawa ng mga letters or kumbaga mali yung mga words na nagagamit nila, and then naapektuhan din yung kanilang fine motor skills dito. So, the next one is the dyscalculia. So, dyscalculia challenge mathematical understanding. So, dito naman, nahirapan silang intindihin yung mga mathematical problem. So, nahirapan silang intindihin yung mga number, and then sa mga numerical skills. So, usually, during childhood or minsan ganun din sa mga adult. So, the next is dyspraxia. Dyspraxia, difficulty with hand-eye coordination, balance, and fine motor skills. So, dito naman is yung learners na may ganitong uri ng condition is talagang naapektuhan yung kanilang hand coordination, sa balance, and then dahil nga nagkakaproblema din sila sa kanilang fine motor skills. So, the next is ADHD. ADHD, difficulties with attention, focus, and hyperactivity. So, dito sa ADHD, ito na yung mga learners na mayroong kondisyon na talagang hirap sila makapag-attention, makapag-focus, and then napaka-hyper nila masyado. Then, hindi nila kayang makapag-behavior dahil nga nila dito is constant attention. So, the next is impact on academic performance. So, ito yung mga possible na naapektuhan yung kanilang mga academic performance. So, first is difficulty with reading skills. So, yung mga learners na may ganitong learning disabilities is nahirapan sila sa pagdating sa mga pag-decode ng words dahil nahirapan sila yung mga nahirapan silang intindihin yung mga words, kaya nga dahil doon is nahirapan silang makapagbasa. So, the next one is writing challenge. Writing challenge for spelling, grammar, and handwriting. So, dito naman, poor o hindi maganda yung kanilang mga spelling, yung kanilang grammar, at ganun din sa kanilang handwriting. So, the next is mathematical hurdles. Mathematical hurdles, trouble with numbers, sense calculation, and problem solving. So, dito naman, nahirapan talaga silang intindihin yung mga numbers, nahirapan sila pagdating sa mga calculation, sa pagko-compute, anything talaga about sa math is talagang nahihirapan sila. So, the next is supporting individuals with learning disabilities. So, ito naman yung mga iilan na pwede natin gawin to support individual na merong mga learning disabilities. So, the first is individualized education plans or IEPs. tailored strategies and accommodation to meet specific. So, ano nga ba ang IELTS? Ang IELTS, ito yung isang programa or identified as ones na kung saan is nagsusuporta sa mga learners na mayroong learning disability, na kung saan is nagpo-provide sila ng mga modification, accommodation, and then nag-provide din sa kanila ng more attention, and then binibigyan din sila ng mga specialized academic instruction para mas ma-meet nila yung kanilang mga needs. So, the next is the multisensory instruction. Engaging techniques using visual, auditory, and kinesthetic cues. So, meron tayong more than one senses, no? So, pag may mga learners tayo na may ganitong learning disabilities is gagamit tayo ng multisensory, gagamit tayo ng mga visual, picture, auditory, o di kaya mga kinesthetic cues or mga tactiles. So, the last one is assistive technology, tools to enhance learning like text-to-speech and graphic organizer. So, dito naman is gagamit tayo by technology para ma-enhance yung kanilang mga learning. We will use text-to-speech and graphic organizer. And that's all my report. Thank you and good day everyone.